Hi everyone and welcome to Prepping Essentials. I wanted to do a video today about bulk food storage, but more importantly, how we can get started without spending too much money. So here we go. I have quite a bit of bulk food stored away up in the roof space of the house, but I wanted to use an example of something that I did about 3 years ago now when I was living on a boat. I've dragged some of the containers down. The big one that's open, you can see a lot of bottles stacked inside that. And if you look a little bit closer at these bottles, you should notice that they're soft drink bottles that have been reused, and there's a variety of different foodstuffs which are stored in these bottles. So I've pulled out a selection of the bottles so you can see what's inside them. Might be a little bit difficult in this light, but starting on the right hand side, we've got oat bran for making porridge. Then we've got good old rice. Everybody has lots of that. We've got butter beans, we've got kidney beans, we've got yellow lentils, and at the end we've got sugar. And the interesting thing is, you can see even now after 3 years the bottle's slightly collapsing on itself. That's actually good news, because that means that the oxygen absorbing sachets are doing exactly what they should do, and they're removing the oxygen and keeping it out. You can see probably a lot better on that one. The bottle's actually caved in. It's not round anymore. So yeah, as I said, quick introduction. But what I was thinking was that for anyone who's just starting out with bulk storage and they don't have that much money to throw at it, it's an easy way for people to get started without spending too much money. So I thought I'd show you how I did this. So here we are in the kitchen. These are the bottles. We've got some butter beans in there. There's some sugar in there. We've got some rice in that one and some oat bran in that one. This one's got red kidney beans in it, and this one's got yellow lentils in it. And as I say, they've all been there for about 3 years now. Start off with simple plastic bottle, a funnel, a jug, and towards the end you'll need a bit of masking tape and a felt tip pen, and of course some deoxygenating sachets. If you remember from a previous video, this is a bag of rice I picked up the other day, bargain price of 45 pence, so we're going to use that today and fill up a bottle for storage. So get the rice, cut it open, and we'll put it into the jug. Take the empty plastic bottle. It's been nicely washed out and left to dry in the open air. So here we go. We'll pour some rice in. This may take a little while because it's quite fiddly. The rice does get jammed up in the funnel if you get overexcited and try to pour it in there too quickly. But a bit of a tap now and again just to help it flow through, and it does generally flow quite quickly. We're getting towards the end of that. We'll need topping up out of the rice bag again. This is a litre bottle, and that bag is a kilo of rice, so I suspect that it won't all fit in. I suspect it won't be enough to fill the jar. And yeah, I was right. So we're going to have to just do a little cheat here and pop into the cupboard and get a little bit more rice out of the normal rice jar that I use, and we'll throw that in there just to to top it all up. Again, overexcited, trying to get too much in one go, so we're going to have to tap it out a little bit. And whatever's left will just go back into that jug. So we'll give it a tap down, and just to flatten it out and get the air to the top. And then we'll get a couple of these oxygen absorber sachets. Don't forget to seal the bag back up when you have taken a couple out, otherwise they'll very quickly die and be no good at all. So we just simply pop those in the cap of the bottle and screw the lid on extra tight, and there you go. It can now go and join the others. Last thing, just to remind us when we did this and keep a track of how old stuff is, bit of masking tape across the top of the bottle, and then with a nice felt tip pen just jot the date down that we actually popped it in the bottle. And there we go, it's raring to go, and it can go back into the bulk storage and join the rest of them. So from that kilo bag of rice plus the little bit of a cheat, we've ended up with a litre bottle ready for storing. So I hope that you found something useful in there. It is an easy way to get started with bulk storage on a budget. If you like the video, please do click the like button, and if you like the channel, please do click the subscribe button. If you've got any comments, questions, suggestions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. I promise that I do always read the comments, and if you do ask me a question, I will certainly reply. But that's it for now. Look forward to seeing you again in the next video. Until then, good luck with your prepping.